Good morning, grade 7s. Welcome to part 2 of lesson 4. In this lesson, we will be going through percentages. It will be a slightly longer lesson because it's quite a long section. So let's start. So percentages, page 87 in your textbook. So one thing to remember, a percentage is a special fraction with a denominator of 100. So it always has a denominator of 100. So that's why I put it here in the red block. The percentage symbol you can see is a line with two little circles. So there's the 1, there's the 0, there's the 0. So percentage means a fraction out of 100. We can convert between percentages and common fractions, which is what we're going to do now. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to convert from a common fraction to a percentage. Very, very easy. So there's two steps you need to follow. Step 1 says, multiply the given common fraction by 100 over 1, because the percentage is always equal to 100. Then you need to simplify and remember to add the percentage symbol right at the end. So I'm going to do a few with you. So we're working with example 1 now of this first section. So let's look at the first one. We've got 3 over 5. They want us to convert 3 over 5 to a percentage. So whatever the fraction is that they give you, you're always going to multiply by 100 over 1. That's the rule for percentages. When we convert from a common fraction to a percentage, always multiply by 100 over 1. Now we learned in the previous lesson, we just multiply the top and the bottom. So 3 times 100 is 300. 5 times 1 is 5. Now we simplify. 5 goes into 300 60 times. Step 2 said simplify. That's what we just did. Remember to add the percentage symbol onto your answer. So 3 over 5 is equal to 60%. The next one, we've got 12 over 30. Same thing, we're going to multiply by 100 over 1. So multiply, multiply. So 12 times 100 is 1,200. 30 times 1 is 30. Okay, now you say how many times can 30 go into 120? So the easiest thing, cancel a 0 at the bottom, cancel a 0 on top. Then you say 3 goes into 12 4 times. 3 goes into 0 0 times. And then you add your percentage. So 12 over 30 is equal to 40%. Now the third one, 9 over 15, has not been done for you. So quickly work it out and then resume the video when you're done. Okay, so 9 over 15, we're going to multiply by 100 over 1. 9 times 100 is 900. 15 times 1 is 15. Okay, now ignore the last 0 for now. I want to ask you how many times does 15 going to 90? So if we count in 15s, we've got 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. So it goes in 6 times. That 0, 15 goes into 0, 0 times. So that is equal to 60%. Okay, so that's converting from a common fraction to a percentage. All you need to do, multiply by 100 over 1 and simplify. Then the next one, we're converting from a percentage to a common fraction. So we're going backwards. So the steps, number 1, write the given percentage as a fraction with a denominator of 100, because percentages are always over 100, and simplify the fraction. So the first one, 35%, right? That is equal to, they said just write the number with the denominator of 100. So 35 over 100. Simplify. So simplifying, you find a number that can go into the numerator and the denominator. So in this case, I'm going to choose 5. So if we divide by 5 on the bottom and the top, 35 divided by 5 is 7. 100 divided by 5 is 20. Can't simplify anymore, so that's my final answer. Number 2, 70%. Again, first thing I do, write it over 100 and simplify. So I'm going to divide by 10 on the top and the bottom. So I get 7 over 10. I can't simplify anymore, so that's your final answer. Okay, and the last one has not been done. Once again, quickly finish that and then resume the video. Okay, the next one is 15 over 100. I'm going to divide by 5 just because that's the simplest option. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 100 divided by 5 is 20. Can a number go into 3 and 20? No, it can't. So there's your final answer. So when converting from a percentage to a common fraction, all you need to do is write the denominator of 100 and simplify. As simple as that. Then the last one at the bottom of the page. These are when you are calculating a percentage of a whole number. Now, if you think back to the beginning of, or yesterday's lesson, part 1 of lesson 4, you would know that of means multiply. Okay, so if they say the first one, 25% of 80, that means we write that as a fraction. So 25 over 100 of means times. Whole number is always over 1. So there I'm going to multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So 25 times 80 is 2,000. Again, if you can't do it in your head, work it out on the side. 100 times 1 is 100. And 100 goes into 2,000 20 times. So this, we're not working out a percentage. They want to know 25% of something. Alright, so the answer is 20. The next one, 70% of 700. First step, write that as a fraction, 70%, meaning 70 over 100. Of is times, 700 is 700 over 1. Multiply numerators, multiply denominators. So 7 times 7 we know is 49. Add in the 3 zeros. And 100 times 1 is 100. Now we're simplifying. So 100 goes into this number how many times? Cancel 2 zeros, cancel 2 zeros. So your answer is 490. And the last one's not done. Quickly go and do it, and then we'll do it together. Right, the last one, 60%, so meaning 60 over 100. Of is times, 300 is 300 over 1. Next step, multiply across. 6 times 3 is 18. Add the 3 leftover zeros. 100 times 1 is 100. So here again, we're going to cancel 2 zeros, cancel 2 zeros. So your final answer is 180. So quick recap. When we're converting from a common fraction to a percentage, all you need to do is multiply by 100 over 1 and simplify. Number 2, when we're converting from a percentage to a common fraction, you just write the percentage over 100, then you simplify. The last one, when you're working out a percentage of a whole number, you change the percentage to a fraction, you change of to multiplication, you change the whole number to a fraction, you multiply them, and you must end with a whole number. If you're working with a whole number, you should always end with a whole number. Alright, in the next lesson we will be going on and we will be doing percentage increase and decrease.